using a version, and a version means not the same, not the original. You're taking your version.
Yeah.
So that's disrespecting the very divine energy that you're supposed to be holding sacred by not using the correct name. J, there's no J in the language, so what are you using J for?
Yeah. I'm glad you bring it out. The other thing about the Bible, what spin do you have on the word Bible?
Well, the word bicycle, 2 wheels, bi-monthly, twice a week, you know, bisexual, both. So bi from it means double. Yeah, double, bull or bell, sound, double sound, by bell, by the sound of it, double sound. So it's got a double meaning to it. Inside the word is a Bible, so it's like, it looks like a story, but it means what's going to happen to you. You read about Samson in the lion's den, but that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to find yourself in the lion's den, and you're going to find the woman that you believe was good for you. It's going to go on to, when you fall out with the woman, she's telling all your secrets to the next man. So it's the same thing, and you lose your strength the same way. So the Bible is a double meaning. The way it's written is metaphorical. It means that it's not a story. It's affecting you. It's your own. You're reading what's going to happen to you.
Right.
You're going to be. When you come up with a good idea, you're going to be celebrated, but sooner or later they're going to turn around. You're going to get yourself crucified. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Jesus is yes. There was an I. It was originally pronounced. There was no J. It was an I. But it's pronounced as a long U. Yeah. So it's it's pronounced as a Y. So it's yes us.
Yes us.
Yes.
Yes sir.
But they use us. Every time you say Jesus, you say use us. That's what they mean, use us. Every time you say Jesus, they're hearing use us.
Well, we want people to know that the Bible, right, is
double meaning. Yes.
It's double meaning. Also, the Bible is being used to manipulate us and control us and be in a position we are today. And all we have to do is just look in the community, right, and see how we've been manipulated and been controlled. That's all we have to do.
And I said, anything makes a sound, just listen to the sound. Holy Bible. If you've got a hole in your roof, what's happening? Water gonna come
down, yeah.
So you have to look through the holes so then you can see the truth.
Because we were quite clear, when I fight against religion or anything, right? But it's nothing to do with religion. It's how people use religion to manipulate us. That's what our brother is saying to us. But I want to jump here, my brother. Right? And the reason why I want to jump because the latest venture now is the Speakers Club, right? How did that come over?
Well, what I found is, especially like that, even first when I used to talk like this, especially when you go in a West, this barber's decent barber. When you go to your West Indian barber, you start talking this, why idiot like? So I found it was a battle just to get what was in me to come out. And sometimes you start thinking, boy, am I chatting the right thing, or am I going off my head, or what? You know. But then I managed to overcome that. That's the best thing, is to go in a barber shop and chat this thing. You know what I mean? And I found that when it comes to like me and you one-to-one or on radio, I could talk for hours. But when you come to like, when you've got a crowd of people, you start analysing. I wonder if it's coming across. So then I found, even with all this knowledge I've got, when it comes to facing people now, there's a different science, you know. And when you look at the way the language system, it's not catered for us.
Right.
You know, the Western society, their children at birth learn this debating. Talking techniques, they learn it, and then there's another thing is where the politicians have got another whole science that's related to it, and we do not know nothing when it comes to communicating. Explain. X means to leave. Like your ex is a girl, you're left. You know. So we don't even know basic sounds like that. So how are we going to be able to know how to communicate people properly? So explain means to leave plain. So when you're going into the dictionary to try and get knowledge and you're seeing something explained, or the teacher explain to you, they're leaving it plain. They're giving you basic. That's why you come plain. You can't come with facts and evidence. So you come plain. You don't come with evidence and facts and statistics. So it's a design to get us to argue, you know, to make us argue, misunderstand, because we missed the understanding. Mistake, we missed the chance to take. You see, there's a whole, and even they hide this from their own people about the sounding the words.
Right.
That's the only way you can stay on top, is by hiding something.
Right. And because of
me seeing the difficulties, me communicating, which I think this knowledge is something different. I already got invited to Freemason. I should say that. But years ago, 20 years ago, I didn't even realise I had like the original book. I had it on me as well. So I had the original book the oldest book on speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried to say it was Cicero, but when it's in brackets, that means it's not him. And then they looked, it's one of the oldest complete book. And, I had it in a bookshop.
Right.
And the guy saw the book in the bookshop because half of it's in Latin, half of it's in English.
Right.
So he said, you need to come to this place. I didn't know where the hell the man was telling me to come. So I met to this meeting, and there were these people that was practicing their speaking skills. I later found out it was Toastmasters, but it was in the Freemasons Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to go there for. So then I realised that was from like 20 years ago. So I had a speakers club way back then.
Okay.
So then I realised there's a science and an art to this, away from what we're learning in the education system. So that's why through all of me coming up to this now, I said, yeah, we need now some method of training ourselves, because they're not going to teach us the hidden skills of training ourselves how to refine our speaking skills.
Okay.
But so we can communicate, because one word can change your life in a second.
It's true.
You see a girl you like, and boom, that can be your wife.
Yeah.
You say the wrong word, that girl's gonna kiss her teeth. You know what I mean? Even a job interview, you say the wrong word, you're losing your job. Say the right word, you get it.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's definitely a
power of words.
definitely power of words. Definitely a skill. Actually, it is a science.
Yeah, it's a science behind it, and it's a deeper science than what, as I said, what we're taught,
right,
or what we're told.
So I know you're having it once a month at the Marcus Garvey Library. Marcus Garvey Library. And what a beautiful name to have it at.
Yeah, that's a perfect birthplace for it. You can't just get much better than that. You
know? And it's going quite well. Yeah. I mean, just let people give a little bit of a flavour of what takes place.
Well, basically, the Speakers Club is the start of a 3-point plan. It's the first start of a 3-point plan to develop our speaking skills to a level that we can. It's all about speaking outside your box, because we can talk amongst ourselves fine. But when it comes to speaking to somebody of a different religion, different belief system, even a younger person or older person, that's where we fall on our face. You know, so it's all about people of different religions, categories, beliefs coming together to refine our speaking skills, so we're able to speak outside our box. You know, because even in the word box is to be an ox, to be a worker.
Right.
When you're thinking inside a box, you're just doing the work.
Just doing the work.
When you think outside the box, you can be creative. Inside the word learn is the word earn, another worker. Alphabet means work house. Alpha, work house. So everything's designed to work onto a certain plan. So this is for us. We can teach ourselves. We can get the skilled people who can speak effectively to teach the ones who want more confidence. And that's the first. So the first phase is us coming together. It's just really an open house where we can have fun speaking about various topics. Once a month we'll have a various topic to speak about. Okay,
let know people. I know it's at the Marcus Garvey Library, but the dates and just some information on website or whatever. So
yeah, they can come to thespeakersclub.co.uk to get all the information. Once again, thespeakersclub.co.uk to get all the information. The next event is going to be August the 23rd, and that's at the Marcus Garvey Library, 1 Philip Lane, Tottenham Green, and yeah, N15 4JD. Then after that, in September, we're going to be moved to St Anne's Library. In September and October, we'll be moving to St Anne's Library, and we're going to have a Black History Month special as well.
Okay.
Every session we have one topic we discuss. We've got live actors from ALC, Big People's Theatre, so they perform a scenario from the topic, and then you've all got 1 minute, because that's another problem, is our timing when it comes to speaking, you know. Especially when you notice that, especially at our wedding, you know what I mean? You've got one man who wants to talk out the whole of the hour. So another thing we've got to learn to stick to the points, and everybody's got one minute.
And it's a discipline as well.
Yeah, it's a discipline.
And the art of communication, to me, is a science itself, because especially if you're a partner, you know, you've got to learn to communicate with her, and you've got to learn to listen as well.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's very, very important, because to be a good speaker, you've got to listen as well.
And that's what I'm saying about it. We hear these letters, and we don't even know what they mean. Inside the word listen, the first 4 letters is what? List. So when you're listening, you're supposed to put in things in a list so you can record them. Like when you join the army, you enlist. So that means you join the list.
Yeah.
So when you're listening, you put the list into. You got to find a system, because there's certain systems that you put it in. Like your mum tell you to go and get the shopping, you put it in a list. So that's the way you can remember things without having to recite or recall how they teach you like a parrot. You've got to put it in a list and work out the best way you can get a list system going.
Okay.
That's what listening means.
All right, then.
Put in a list.
Put in a list.
Yeah, put in a list.
This is going out all over the world. As, you know, on you, because YouTube is international now. As you know, you get a lot of response from Americans, so you're quite well known. People might be listening and might be in a bit of a depression, might feel depressed or sad, or looking away forward, right? And obviously you're, as this brother said one time, your mess has become your victory, something like that he said one time, right? What words of hope you can share with people out there who are going through some challenges, listen to you now, what can you say to inspire them? Because
if you look within you, you've got this thing they call, I don't even like to call it that word, life or divine energy.
Right.
Everybody, no matter if you're crippled, maimed, in prison, depressed, suicidal, you've got this energy called life.
Right.
This divine energy, this is divine energy. This is not man-made energy. So you've got a divinity in you that can conquer anything that you want it to conquer. Once you can get past the word games, because basically the word is a game. Once you believe, if you drink a lot, you can cure, you can stop, you can drink less.
Right.
Yeah? Drink too much, drink less.
Yeah.
If you follow the word alcoholic, you're trapped, you're stuck. So you've got to avoid these words that they throw at you, because we don't need to act, they need to act, but we can change our energy just because we've got rhythm. We can just change our mood, just like we don't realize we can predetermine our own mood.
Yeah, true.
Mood.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Very
So
true.
the power is within.
It's true.
We've got a divine. All you've got to do is tap into your divine energy within, and then you can deal without any restrictions on you. You've got to just find that words is just a game. It's just a sound.
Right.
It's a trap that people put you into. That's why it's called spelling.
Spelling. Okay then. Just coming close to the end of this interview. Hopefully there'll be many more we want to do with you. What I'm gonna say to you now is that I know you mentioned you're a DJ, right? Right, and it's quite. It goes hand in hand really, because you've got that kind of buzz. I mean, the DJ, it's kind of that's something you do full time. Yeah,
well, it was just like something I just done from school days.
From school days,
I'm doing it full time now.
Yeah,
but DJs have got that kind of skill where somebody across the room, you can tell when, or someone will call you from across the room, and you can pick up. Someone put their hand up. So you've got that kind of. You can pick up energy from distance. You can sense the moods of a crowd. And that's one of my friends has said. Maybe that's how all of this come to me, because when I'm playing to different sets of people, you're picking up their vibration. Well, I've been a DJ for way back, we're not the normal DJ as well. Yeah. I'm a DJ that juggle up the CDs and first one to put the record on their head and balance it on their head. So it's just a natural thing.
Natural thing to you.
Yeah, I just do, and I do that. We're at the moment. I'm doing it just 24/7.
24 hours, 24/7.
So that's why people say, how can you DJ and write books? But it's just
like I said, you have to come at the box and
there's so much, and that's one more thing is that they teach you to read like that. If you go to hieroglyphics, the hieroglyphics is like this, up and down, left. So when you open your brain, your mind goes at 360 degrees when you get past the system of what they give you to think about, and that's one benefit of like our methods from the speakers, what we do. We get you to think outside your box and use every 360 degrees, but not the 10% that they make you use. Okay then.
Now, if people want to get hold of you in the future, in terms of talks or anything like that,
they can just even link Brother Dougie Management or come to the speakers of www.thespeakersclub.co.uk. Just like that really. Or look at YouTube, we've got a Speakers Club on YouTube. Just put the Speakers Club on YouTube and we're coming up as well. And just quickly, briefly, as I said, the Speakers Club, the first part, which is just a place where we can come together and learn to, one thing, what the evaluator says is that now, before we used to be naturally friendly people, but now we're naturally hostile. So the Speakers Club is an environment where we're going to get back to being friendly, having jokes, and getting away. You're always listening throughout the week, 7 days a week. You're listening to somebody else telling you something. So this is where you can become the expert and you can express what's on your mind.
Okay, Jammers, first I want to give thanks for you to be here.
Respect.
And give thanks for Brother Tony in the shop. And This is the Barber Shop. Post of knowledge.
It's gonna be it's this new house of knowledge. So make sure you stay tuned to this Barber Shop where you can get more knowledge, increase.
Alright, give thanks.
Blessing, bless.
Blessing.